Hi everyone, this is Ryan Hoyme, aka Massage Nerd, and right now I got BetsyAnn Barron. Welcome, Betsy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, you want to discuss something today about curriculum, right?
Yes,
yeah.
I would like to.
Yeah. Let's get the word out there, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I specialize in treating the myofascial system.
Okay.
I developed a continuing education curriculum that I call structural myofascial therapy, and currently it's a 3-course curriculum. The 4th one is in the works.
Okay.
Level 4.
Is there a certification with it then too? Or?
Well, I'm creating that. I
Okay.
mean, yes.
Okay.
And I'm working on it becoming a recognized certification. I live in Canada.
Okay.
And my work is...
Over there? Up there?
Up,
yeah.
up there, eh?
Yeah. I'm from Minnesota, so we talk like you guys
right.
do anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I speak more French than English, though, up there.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes. I live in Montreal.
Okay.
My work is recognized across Canada, and I recently got my accreditation here in the US of A.
Okay.
So I would really love to share this amazing work. Anybody that already works with the myofascial system, there's so many different ways.
Oh, yeah, and have you ever been to the Fascia Congress at all?
Yes,
Then?
I've gone to all of
okay.
them. And
you have, okay.
Oh, yeah, and I can't
so you're
wait.
dedicated.
Yes,
then.
yes,
yeah.
yeah.
And then with your curriculum, I mean, are you going to be teaching it, or are you going to be bringing it to schools and stuff then?
I am teaching it, and
Okay.
I'm building a small teacher corps. I have a little elite team.
Okay.
And we love working together and building it to make sure that we have a consensus of how the techniques are done, because you teach the work, you want people to understand what the myofascial, how it is to work in the fascia and not the muscle, because there's a different feel. And once you get into your clinic space, there's the art of treatment. Mm-hmm. So what does that person need, and how do I need to adapt the stretch and the working the interfaces of the fascial system?
Yeah, because what I know is a lot of therapists, they just get stuck in a routine. It's so hard to break out, but every single client that comes in is different. So
exactly.
You have to mold it to the client, and so that's the hard part about it. Can you kind of give a little overview of your curriculum then? And,
Certainly, certainly.
Yeah.
Level 1 I call Connecting with the Fascia, and it is a anatomy, physiology, so you get the basics, a good basis of understanding how the fascial system works, and a full body protocol. And also a really important piece of my curriculum is what I call postural somatic awareness. So it is a subjective evaluation. I mean, we all have these objective evals that we need to know muscle strength and degrees of angles of joints and all that, but how often do we really ask the client questions and let them answer?
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the massage therapists are so rushed too, and especially if they don't have a lot of time in between treatments too.
Certainly, and
stuff.
also other people in the bodywork field, physical therapists. It's
it's
objective.
Like,
So this is bringing in another piece of what else could it be? What is the person? What can the client tell us about how they feel if we allow them to express what they're really feeling?
Yeah, communication is 90% of it sometimes.
Yeah, and it really informs the session work.
Yep. And do you use any products then, like oils, creams, lotions, or anything, or not at all?
A little bit of shea butter.
Okay.
You know, a skin that is more Mediterranean, you don't need to use anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So the 4th one you said you're working on, what is that going to entail then? Do you know yet?
So the
or?
level 2
Okay.
is getting more specific, and I call it creating specificity.
Yeah.
And level 3 is...
Say that 10 times fast.
After a glass of wine, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
And level 3 is, I call it delving deeper. And I don't have a name for level 4 yet, but we're going to be working on client protocols, because there's so much material in the first 3 levels. How do you really put it all together?
Okay. And then for fascia, with the Congress and stuff like that, what kind of things that really sparked that people are finding that it's different than what we learned many years ago and stuff? Has anything really stuck out for you?
It's so clear how the body is so interconnected, and it's all about the envelopes of the fascia. You know, we're just one big bag with lots of little envelopes, that come off it, lots of pockets. And the muscle tissue is all in that. If we take all the muscle tissue out of those bags, the muscle tissue would be like pudding on the floor. And we'd see the shape of the body through the fascial envelopes.
And I actually make a shirt. It's called, it says, "Who's your fascia?" So,
I like that. Yeah. I want one.
yeah. Okay. So do you know when the next Congress is? And,
It's in the next Fascial Research Congress is in September 18th through the 20th, something like that, outside of Washington, D.C.
So you're going to be at that one too?
I am there. I am there.
And what kind of things can we look for in the future with you then?
Well, I'm trying to expand where I'm teaching the work, the passion of sharing this work. So I'm trying to find a few hubs in the States to bring my team and myself in to be teaching. It's continuing education. So after people have already, they know their way around the bodies.
Yeah, and you're going to branch. I mean, you're going to go into United States too and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
teach all over. So other countries then too.
Well, I've taught in Switzerland. I just got back from Switzerland, and yeah, it was sad. It was really sad.
I'm not feeling sorry
Got
for
a
you.
couple invitations in France that I'm working on for. Yeah, so
Do you need an assistant? Yeah.
I might.
Yeah.
I might, but you have to do level 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Okay. And what's the best way for people to get a hold of you then?
Well, you can reach me. My website is baronbodyworks.ca. I'm in Canada.
And if you want to spell that just to make sure.
Baron is my family name, Baron, Bodyworks, BODYWORKS.ca.
Okay, perfect.
And the website, the email address is education@baronbodyworks.ca.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.